For Business Live. I am live. Hey guys, hello, hello. Come on and hang out with me. I am live. We got our little music going. We are live in not only Instagram, but we're live in LinkedIn. We live in Facebook. We live on YouTube. We just live. All right, you guys know it's Thursday and it's Throwback Thursday. Can you hear my music? Can you guys hear me? I don't know if I'm not doing this right. You guys need to help me out. Don't talk about me. Don't judge me. Help me out. Let me know what's good. Let me know. Can you hear me? Give me a sign. Give me a thumbs up. Give me some ear emojis. I'm excited. I'm excited. We are a day in the life of business live. For those that know me for any length of time, you know, I used to do a day in the life of business live TV, and we had a live audience, and we used to talk about a lot of good stuff. We talked about business, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, the ugly. We put it all on the table, and I miss you guys. I miss being on stages, coming to you. So I wanted to bring it to you here. All right, guys, let me know. All right, I see my IG family. How you doing, guys? Can you hear my music? It's Throwback Thursday. Who knows this song? Can you hear my music? Who knows this song? Music is good for your soul. Go ahead and dance with me. Right? Music is good for your soul. Very good. It gets your spirits up. All right. Let's go. Who knows this song? Drop it in the chat. Who knows this song? Who's singing this? Who's on the mic? Who's on the mic? I want to be okay. All right, guys. Tell somebody to come hang out. We about to go into the business lab. This is a day in the life of business live with your chief visionary, Natasha Davis. Can you hear me, guys? All right, I see my Facebook, my LinkedIn family. Hello, hello. What's good? Wherever you are, let's just move your shoulders, right? Move your shoulders. Let that music hit your soul. Right? I want to be. Right? All right, we're going to have some fun. We're going to get ready to hit the lab. Let's get ready to go into the lab. We got to go in the business lab. I want to talk about some good things. I want to talk about business. Like people forget business. Is anyone else experiencing the madness that's happening in business? Like you call somewhere, a company, nobody's answering the phone, or when they do answer the phone, it's like, really? You didn't know that I was going to call? You know, you're in the queue, right? So we have had a lot of issues since this pandemic hit. We've also found out that even large companies don't have all of their systems and processes as down packed as they thought, especially now that they have people working from home. So I just wanted to come in today and let's talk about some things, right? I miss being on the stage. I miss talking to you guys. I miss exchanging knowledge, transferring knowledge. So I want us to talk a little bit about systems and processes and also how important they are. Because even in large companies, right, you have issues with systems and processes, but you don't realize it until you have something like a pandemic, or you have your entire workforce that now has to go and work from home, right? All right, guys. So I am live. Let somebody know to come check it out. We're going to drop some knowledge. We're going to transfer some hashtag golden nuggets, right? We're live in Instagram, live in Facebook, live in LinkedIn, and we're also live in YouTube. So pick your choice. Now, the only difference is if you want to see some of the extra little cool things I'm doing, you can't see that unless you're in Facebook and your LinkedIn or YouTube. We're coming to you through StreamYard. So if you're on Facebook and you want to chit chat with us, you want to talk to me, right? You want to drop some conversations for me. I need you to accept StreamYard as a communication tool for you. Okay. All right, cool beans. So what are we talking about right now at this moment? We're talking about systems and processes. Now, some of you know that I dropped my third book, 25 valuable #golden nuggets to start, stabilize, and scale any business. And you can get it on Amazon. But I want to actually pull right out of 25 golden nuggets, those valuable golden nuggets. And I want to lean into, guess what? Golden nugget number 18. Who knows golden nugget number 18? Who knows about that 18? Is that 1-8? Is that 1-8, right? We're talking about systems. So here's the reality of it, right? Systems win. Systems win. People fail to use them. And we also fail to reinforce systems. We have to reinforce the systems that we have in place. And you can't think that, well, I'm not big enough, so therefore I don't need systems. That's not necessarily true. You need systems and processes in any business. Okay. Also, here's the other piece of the puzzle. When you don't have systems and processes, you actually are creating chaos in your business. You're actually creating duplicity, a lot of waste, and things of that nature. Mainly because if you don't have things documented, then people are doing any and everything. Even you, if you're the leader and you're the business owner and you don't have systems and processes documented and you're not following a system and process for each time you're doing something, I just need you to say ouch. Say ouch, because that's you. You did that. You created that chaos, right? Say, oh, that was to get out my business, chief. Get out my kitchen, chief visionary. Don't get in my business. Don't do that. Not on your first live. Don't do that. So I promise you, you want to document your systems and processes, and it's every little process. So I always say, empty your brain, take it out of your head and put it down. And it could be the most basic thing. It could be something as simple as, how do we send an invoice? It could be something as, how do we receive payment? What do we do when payment is not received? Here's another piece of the puzzle you can think of. How do we do sales and marketing? How do we handle conversations? How do we tee up or onboard a client? How do we wrap up a client, right? How do we close out a client? Because you can't just move on, right? You have to close out the client, close out the whole thing. Other systems and processes, something that's real important even to think about is, how do you conduct your team meetings? If you're holding a team meeting and you're all over the place, right? And I've been guilty of this because I like to talk. I like to see my team. I like to love on them, right? If you like to love on your team, I like to love on my team. But guess what? I realized we were wasting way too much time just chit-chatting, and we never got down to it. And then we're almost done. I'm like, hurrying up. So to be honest, you got to even document the process for your team meetings. You need to have weekly meetings, and they should be no more than 20, 30 minutes. If you're having monthly meetings, then you can go a little bit longer because you got a lot more to cover. But to be honest, your weekly meetings, you want to get in, you want to go over a very clean agenda, have a process, make sure people know what needs to happen at this particular meeting. You want to make sure people are coming with their reports, coming with your feedback, what's happening, what's going on, and all that good stuff. So make sure that you even have a system and a process documented for team meetings, because otherwise you'll jump into a quick meeting, and you're not going to get anything accomplished. Going to be a lot of chitter chatter. Also, you want people to know when you come to the meeting, I like to say, where my Christians at? Don't bring the Bible to the boardroom. Okay. Don't bring that Bible to the boardroom. I need you to bring reports. I need you to bring sales reports. I need you to bring progress reports. Tell me what's good, right? So don't come in here with the Bible to the boardroom, right? Come in here with some reports. Are you with me, guys? Are you with me? You understand? So we want to make sure that you have systems and processes. You want to make sure they're documented. Here's another key thing. In this day and age, you need to have things that are automated. This is 2021. We're things are moving. You can't afford to be doing all this manual labor, right? Make sure you have things automated as much that you can. Like, you automate anything you think of. Say, okay, how can I automate this? What system can I use to automate this? Even down to sending sending for contracts to be signed, right? You may think that, of course, Chief Visionary, who doesn't know to use e-sign? A lot of people. Sending someone a document that's attached, asking them to download it, wet sign it, scan it, upload it back, and emailing it to you, you're going to have some delays. You're probably not going to get the contract signed. A whole bunch of things are going to happen. Also, you want to streamline it. So if your business is the type of business that you send the contract and you also send a retainer, well, do it all together at the same time. If you're the type of business that when you send a contract, you also need to request maybe some information, do it all at the same time. You want to think about your workflow. Think about workflow like, okay, when we start this, then this happens, then that happens, then that happens, right? Put it down, take it out of your head first, and then go and implement it. Be careful you're not piecemealing things. Know your business, know your systems, know your processes. Make sure the team knows as well who's doing what. And when do things happen? That's another key one. When do things happen? Like, for example, in my company, we use Asana. Now, I'm not name dropping. I'm not trying to, I'm not leading you one way or another. I'm just telling you what we do, baby. Okay. So we use Asana, and we actually tried to use another company. We tried to use Trello. Both of them are really great systems, but guess what? My team didn't like Trello. So we stayed with Asana. And so we had to make sure we had clear processes in Asana. What happens in Asana when this color is here, when this moves here, this is what this means. And you want to have clear systems because then everybody's on the same exact page. It's your Chief Visionary, Natasha Davis. We are a day in the life of business live. Okay, we're here in my business lab. I told you I'm pulling stuff out of the business lab because I want to make sure that we still stay connected. And I miss you guys. I miss being on stages. I miss coming out networking, shaking hands, kissing babies, doing all that, right? Breaking bread, doing all that good stuff. But I want to tell you in reality, this is our new world. You guys have seen some of my other videos. I've done 5 Simple Steps series. It's on YouTube. And a lot of things I talk about is how do we prepare for this economic shift? We got this economic shift that's happened. And I've said it before, the way in which we did business before, them days are gone. So we have to start doing business in this new way and embracing it. This is your Chief Visionary embracing it. Because you guys know I don't like coming on these cameras and doing all this live and stuff, right? I hope I'm doing it right. Because, I have tendencies, look, click a button, forget that I'm live, not realize. Has anyone done that? Hit that live button and forgot that they were live and then walked away from the camera. Is somebody with me? Can somebody be with me on this one? So, you just got to jump in there. You got to jump in there and do it, and don't seek perfection. That's one of my big things. Don't try to seek perfection. You want to seek progress over perfection and over permission. And so when you start talking about getting your business to be in line with this new economy and the way that the world is working, get your systems documented. Get your processes documented. Here's another key one. Talk about them. You got to communicate about the systems and the processes so that you know about it, so people know about it. You want to print it, look at it, make sure you're following it until it becomes routine. And it doesn't matter what business you're in, what industry you're in. And let me tell you what, it doesn't matter how long you've been in business. You should have systems and processes clearly documented, and you want to follow them to the T. I always say the business owner, right? The CEO, the entrepreneur, the leader, you're not exempt from following the policies and the procedures. You're not exempt from following the systems and the processes, right? You're not exempt from going over your business model and looking at your documentation. You're not exempt from that. And so you want to make sure that you go out of your way to be a good steward and to be a model. Hello. You want to be a model in your company so people can follow along with you. All right. So listen, this is your Chief Visionary. Like I said, I hope I'm doing it right. I hope y'all can hear me. And I hope you enjoyed this conversation. Just transferring this knowledge to you. Today, we're talking about systems, baby. Systems when people fail to use them. And you want to use systems in every capacity of your business. Don't leave anything to memory at all. All right, it's your Chief Visionary. We're about to exit the lab and we're going to get ready to go And here's what I always say. We do it for the culture. One love, guys. One love. One love. Blessings upon blessings. I'll see you next week, Thursday at 9 a.m. Bring a friend with you. Don't leave me here by myself, y'all. Don't do me like that. Tell a friend to come check us out. We are talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? Let's get together. And I never told you I could sing. Don't judge me. I just love music. Why? It's good for your soul, baby. It's good for your soul. All right, guys. Blessings. Get to work. I'll see you next week.